Few names command as much awe and intrigue as Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire. From the steppes of Central Asia, this formidable leader and his descendants forged one of the largest empires the world has ever known. Today, we embark on a journey through the Mongol conquests, exploring how a single man's vision reshaped the course of history. In the expanse of the Mongolian steppes, around 1162, a child who would grow to be one of history's greatest conquerors was born. Named Temujin, he would later be known as Genghis Khan, a title meaning universal ruler. His early life was steeped in the harsh realities of tribal warfare and political intrigue. Orphaned at a young age and born into a clan of modest means, Temujin's path to greatness was fraught with challenges. Temujin's early years were marked by hardship and survival. Following his father's murder, his family was ostracized by their tribe, leaving them to fend for themselves in the harsh Mongolian landscape. These formative years were pivotal in shaping Temujin's character. He developed a resilience and adaptability that would define his leadership style. Temujin's experiences also instilled in him a deep understanding of the complexities of tribal politics and the importance of loyalty and alliance. As Temujin matured, he became a charismatic and formidable warrior, renowned for his bravery and skill in battle. He began forging alliances through marriage and strategic partnerships, gradually increasing his influence among the Mongol tribes. His marriage to Borte, his primary wife, was both a personal and political alliance that provided him with crucial support in his rise to power. By 1206, through a combination of military prowess, shrewd diplomacy, and sheer force of will, Temujin succeeded in uniting the fractious Mongol tribes under his leadership. This unification marked a turning point in Mongolian history. Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, signifying his role as the leader of the consolidated tribes. Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol society underwent significant transformation. He restructured the Mongol military organization, creating a formidable army that was highly disciplined, loyal, and effective. He established a meritocratic system, promoting individuals based on their abilities and loyalty rather than their tribal affiliations. This not only strengthened his control over the tribes, but also fostered a sense of unity and purpose among his people. Genghis Khan also implemented a legal code, known as the Yasa, which served to govern the conduct of the Mongols and consolidate his authority. The code addressed a wide range of issues, from theft and adultery to espionage and military discipline, reflecting Genghis Khan's desire to create a unified and orderly society under his rule. The foundations laid by Genghis Khan were instrumental in the Mongols' transformation from divided nomadic tribes into a united force capable of launching expansive conquests. His leadership style, marked by a blend of military genius, political acumen, and inclusivity, set the stage for the Mongolian Empire's expansion, an empire that would eventually become the largest contiguous land empire in history. The might of Genghis Khan's empire was largely due to the formidable Mongol war machine, a force that revolutionized warfare in the 12th and 13th centuries. More than just a display of brute force, the Mongol military's strength lay in its innovative tactics, organizational skills, and the unparalleled mobility of its cavalry. These elements combined to create an army that was swift, adaptable, and devastatingly effective. Central to the Mongol army's success was its cavalry, which was arguably the most skilled and efficient of its time. Every Mongol warrior was a proficient horseman and archer from a young age, capable of executing complex maneuvers at high speed. This skill set made the Mongol cavalry adept at hit-and-run tactics, allowing them to engage and retreat rapidly, often bewildering their larger, slower-moving adversaries. Genghis Khan's approach to warfare was strategic and psychological. He understood the value of fear as a weapon and often used it to his advantage. The Mongols would sometimes spread terror ahead of their arrival, weakening the enemy's resolve even before the battle began. This psychological warfare, combined with their reputation for ferocity, often led to the surrender of cities and states without a fight. The organizational structure of the Mongol military was another key to its effectiveness. The army was divided into units of 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000, each with its own leader and a clear chain of command. This structure allowed for efficient communication and quick mobilization of forces. Discipline was strictly enforced, and loyalty to the Khan was paramount. Genghis Khan also integrated warriors from subjugated peoples into his army, adding to its diversity and combat prowess. Innovation in military tactics was a hallmark of Genghis Khan's strategy. He employed a range of techniques, from feigned retreats to the encirclement of enemy forces, and was not above using siege warfare when necessary. The Mongols were also masters of reconnaissance, gathering extensive information about enemy territories, supply lines, and defenses before launching their attacks. Additionally, Genghis Khan's army was not burdened by supply lines in the traditional sense. His forces were trained to live off the land, increasing their operational range and reducing the need for long supply trains. This capability allowed them to execute long campaigns far from their base in Mongolia. Beginning with northern China and the Jin dynasty, the Mongol forces showcased their military prowess and strategic acumen. In 1215, after a series of fierce battles and sieges, the Mongols captured Beijing, signaling a significant shift in the power dynamics of the region. This victory was not just a military triumph, but also a testament to the Mongols' ability to overcome fortified urban centers, something they had little experience with prior. The Mongols' campaign against the Khwarezmian Empire in Central Asia further illustrated their strategic brilliance and adaptability. Starting in 1219, this campaign was marked by Genghis Khan's ruthless efficiency. He led his forces across diverse terrains from deserts to mountains, effectively utilizing his cavalry's mobility and speed. The Mongol army decimated cities that resisted and spared those that surrendered, swiftly expanding their territory and influence. Following Genghis Khan's death, the conquests continued under his successors, with the Mongol Empire reaching its zenith during the 13th century. The Mongols invaded Eastern Europe, overwhelming Russia and the Kievan Rus. The Mongol invasion of Russia in the 1240s was particularly notable for its use of winter, traditionally a period of military inactivity, to their advantage. The Mongols adapted to the harsh winter conditions, striking when least expected and utilizing frozen rivers as natural highways to penetrate deep into Russian territory. The Mongols' foray into the Islamic world was another significant chapter in their expansion. The sacking of Baghdad in 1258 under Hulagu Khan ended the Abbasid Caliphate, a center of Islamic power and learning. This event not only marked a pivotal moment in Middle Eastern history but also in world history, signaling the end of an era. These conquests under Genghis Khan and his successors did more than extend the geographical boundaries of the Mongol Empire. They also brought diverse cultures under a single rule. The Mongol Empire at its peak stretched from Eastern Europe to the Sea of Japan, encompassing a vast array of peoples, cultures, and religions. This diversity, while a source of strength, also presented administrative challenges, leading to a complex system of governance that allowed a degree of autonomy under the overarching Mongol rule. The impact of these conquests was profound and multifaceted. The Mongol invasions led to significant shifts in trade routes, notably the Silk Road, enhancing east-west interactions. The Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and stability under Mongol rule, facilitated trade, travel, and cultural exchange across Eurasia. The Mongols' tolerance of different religions and cultures, combined with their desire for administrative efficiency, led to a unique fusion of traditions and knowledge. Mongol rule brought administrative and economic changes to the conquered lands. They facilitated trade across the Silk Road, connecting East and West like never before. Cultural exchange flourished under their rule, as they valued skills and knowledge over ethnic background or origin. Genghis Khan's death in 1227 did not halt the Mongol expansion. His descendants continued to rule and expand the empire, which at its peak was the largest contiguous land empire in history. The legacy of Genghis Khan is complex. He was both a ruthless conqueror and a visionary leader who brought unprecedented connectivity to the vast territories under his control. The story of Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire is one of extraordinary rise, vast conquests, and enduring impact. Their influence on global trade, culture, and politics is undeniable. The Mongol Empire serves as a testament to the power of strategic vision and leadership, reshaping not just territories, but the very course of world history.